Friends, welcome to the video. We have started the chapter relation and function of standard 12 mathematics. In that we have discussed what is the function, what is one function, onto function, inverse function, okay, and also in the last video we have discussed about the composition of the function. On that particular topic, this is the question: f is from real number set minus set 2 by 3 to r. F of x is equals to 4x plus 3 by 6x minus 4. Prove that f of x is equals to x. And further, what can you say about f inverse? This is the second question, so we discuss about later. First we check prove this part. So f of f, composition of function f with f. Okay, f of f, so we can write as f of x. Okay, so f of x is here, so f of x is given as 4x plus 3 upon 6x minus 4 is equals to, now in the function f, wherever we find x we replace it with the 4x plus 3 by 6x minus 4. Okay, so 4, then we replace this x by this whole term, which is 4x plus 3 upon 6x minus 4 plus 3 upon 6. Again x, this x will replace with 4x plus 3 upon 6x minus 4. So again 4x plus 3 upon 6x minus 4 minus 4. Then simple simplification, we take LCM of 6x minus 4 over here, same one for the denominator, so we'll get 4 into 4x we'll get 16x plus 12, this multiply over here, so I'll get 18x minus 12 upon 6x minus 4, same as for the denominator, 6 multiply over here and this LCM multiply over here, so we'll get 24x plus 18 minus 24x, this negative will get positive upon 6x minus 4. Okay, now if you just multiply them, you will get this two term will be cancelled out. So from this 12 and positive 12 negative will be cancelled out. Over here positive 24x and negative 24x will be cancelled out. So what will remain over here? 16x plus 18x in the denominator will get 18, sorry, this is 16, see my mistake, negative positive, and over here will be 16, so 18 plus 16, so I'll get, this is 16 32 34x upon 34, so I'll get x. So we put input as x and we obtain x as an output. So f of x will get x. That's the proof. Okay, now the second question, what can you say about the f inverse? Okay, now see the domain part. Domain is real part minus 2 by 3. Okay, so for the function to be defined, domain is r minus 2 by 3 and our codomain is r. Okay, so for f inverse, this function must be 1 1 and on 2, then I can find f inverse. Okay, so let's talk about the on 2 part. Okay, so as from the domain 2 by 3 is neglected, so we cannot put 2 by 3 as an input and we cannot get the output whatever it may be. Okay, so there is one value in R which cannot be in the range. Okay, so we can say that range of f is not equals to R. We can observe that we cannot put 2 by 3. Okay, and for that 2 by 3 function must have some value. Okay, so this cannot be the range of this function cannot be R, so it's not equals to, it's not onto, sorry, this it's not onto. So as it's not onto, one condition of bijectiveness will be cancelled, so F inverse not exist, F inverse not exist. Okay, now the next question, f is from R to open interval -1 to 1, f of x is equal to 10 raised to x minus 10 raised to minus x upon 10 raised to x plus 10 raised to minus x. Find f inverse if it is exists. Okay, if it is exists means this function must be 1 1 and onto and onto. If these two conditions satisfy, then we find f inverse. Okay, so this question is little bit lengthy, so we try to solve it. So functions as given as f of x is equals to 10 power x minus 10 raised to negative power x upon 10 raised to x plus 10 raised to negative power x. Okay, so if we simplify, we'll get, see, over here negative sign I can write as 1 upon 10x and take LCM, I'll get 10 raised to 2x minus 1 upon 10 raised to 2x plus 1. Okay, so now the 1 part. For 1 definition says that any two equal input of domain will get equal image in the codomain. So let's take, let x1 and x2 belongs to R. For that we take image of these two element are equal. Okay, so if you just apply the definition of the function 10 raised to 2x1 minus 1 upon 10 raised to 2x1 plus 1 is equals to 10 raised to 2x2. Now x must be replaced with the x2, 10 raised to 2x2 minus 1 upon 10 raised to 2x2 plus 1. Now if we just cross multiply, what we'll get? We'll get this multiply with this and this multiply with this. Okay, so directly multiply, will get 2 common, x1 plus x2 minus 10 2 raised to 10 raised to 2x2 plus 10 raised to 2x1 minus 1. If you multiply this is equals to, if you multiply these two, we will get 10 raised to 2 common, x1 plus x2 multiplication of these two minus 10 raised to 2x1 multiplication of 10 raised to 2x1 with 1. Then 1 multiply with this will get 10 raised to 2x2 multiplication of 1 and minus 1, I'll get minus 1. Okay, so on the equality sign we'll get these two terms are equal, so we can cancel out. Same for minus 1 and minus 1 are same, so we can cancel it out. Now over here negative 2 raised to 10 raised to 2x1 taking on the left hand side will get 2 times 10 raised to 2x1 equals to this negative 10 raised to 2x2 taking onto the right side will get 2 times 10 raised to 2x2. 2 get cancelled and comparing the power will get 2 raised to x1 is equals to 2 raised to x2. So we'll get x1 is equals to x2. So we have taken two same image and we'll get the same value. So function f is 1 1. Function f is 1 1. Now onto part. For onto, remind the definition. Definition says that for all y belongs to codomain, there exists x belongs to domain such that f of x equals to y. Also we have studied this, that if range of the function is equals to codomain, then function is onto. So we applied this part. So range will be like this way, all this kind of point for all x. If this belongs to -1 to 1, then I can say that function is onto. Okay, so let's go with the onto part. See what we have to prove. We prove that f of x belongs to -1 to 1. It means -1 less than f of x less than 1. Okay, so we prove this part, which is first negative 1 less than f of x, and 2 f of x is less than 1. Okay, so let's start with let x greater than 0, x greater than 0. So we can observe that 1 is less than 10 raised to 2x. Yes, if you take any positive value over here, this whole term will always greater than 1, and one can observe that infinity is always greater than 10 raised to 2x. Okay, now just applying the step to get function over here, f of x over here. So taking 1 on, also say subtracting 1 from the terms, will get 0, sorry, not subtracting, adding 1, so we'll get over 2 over here, 10 raised to 2x plus 1 less than infinity. Adding infinity 1 will make no difference. Okay, so now taking inverse, so this infinity becomes 0, this will be 10 raised to 2x plus 1, and this will be 1 upon 2. Multiplying with 2 will get 0 less than 2 upon 10 raised to 2x plus 1 less than 1. Then multiplying with minus 1, so sign will be changed, so 0 greater than minus 2, 10 raised to 2x plus 1 greater than minus 1. So minus 1 less than, just writing the backward sign, so minus 2, 10 raised to 2x plus 1 less than 0. Now adding 1, so we'll get 0 over here, 1 minus 2 upon 10 raised to 2x plus 1 less than 1. Now simplifying, will get 0, 10 raised to 2x plus 1 minus 2 upon 10 raised to 2x plus 1 less than 1. It implies 0 less than 10 raised to 2x minus 1 upon, sorry, if you just multiply this term over here, we'll get 10 raised to 2x plus 1 minus 2 whole upon 10 raised to 2x plus 1, and then we'll get 10 raised to 2x plus 1 less than 1. So this is what f of x. So we'll get 0 less than f of x less than 1. Similarly, by taking x less than 0, we can prove that minus 1 less than f of x. So f of x belongs to open interval minus 1 to 1. Therefore f is onto. Now as f is onto, so we have both conditions satisfied, f is 1 1 and f is onto. Therefore f is bijective. Therefore f inverse exists. Now how to find f inverse? So function defined as f of x is equal to 10 raised to 2x minus 1 upon 10 raised to 2x plus 1. We are taking it as y, and now what we are doing is to find inverse. We are subjecting this in terms of y. Okay, so we are subjecting x. Okay, so for that we are writing this as 10 raised to 2x plus 1 minus 2 upon 10 raised to 2x plus 1 equals to y. So take if we divide the terms, we will get 1 minus 10 raised to 2x plus 1 equals to y. Now taking y on this side and this negative term on the right hand side, will get 1 minus y is equal to 2 raised to 2 upon 2 raised to 10x, 2 upon 10 raised to 2x plus 1. Now taking 2 on over here from this to this, so we'll get 1 upon 10 raised to 2x plus 1. Taking inverse on both sides, so we'll get 10 raised to 2x plus 1 is equals to 2 upon 1 minus y. This 1 on the right hand side, so we'll get 10 raised to 2x is equals to 2 upon 1 minus y. So what we'll get, 10 raised to 2x is equals to 2. This LCM multiply over here, so we'll get 2 minus 1 plus y upon 1 minus y. Tan raised to 2x is equals to 1 plus y upon 1 minus y. So taking log base 10 on both sides, so we'll get log 10 raised to 2x base 10 is equals to log of 1 plus y 1 minus y base 10. So this becomes 2x is equals to log 10 1 plus y upon 1 minus y. Now subjecting x, we'll get x equals to 1 by 2 log 10 1 plus y upon 1 minus y. So this is the inverse function of f. So we write as f inverse of x. We are replacing y with x, so we'll get 1 by 2 log 1 plus x upon 1 minus x base 10. This is the solution.